Hello, everybody. Thanks, Walter. Yeah, I was just typing to Helen. So thanks for joining me, everybody. And Walter, you were the last one that came in to ask me what time it was because I know you're over in the Netherlands and you guys are 6 hours ahead of me. So I know it's around 10 o'clock your time there. So I go out and I try to notify people on their timeline. And Helene, cousin, she's in France. So she's the same. But anyway, welcome everybody. I'm not sure how many people I'll get out here today because it is an official Labor Day weekend here, long weekend, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. People are away. Yeah, it's 10 p.m. there too, Elaine? Yeah. And so I just thought, me, guys, it's random. I'm not going anywhere. So I thought, I'll go out and give some cards out and see if anybody wants a little mini. Hi, Mr. Maurice. Message here. So what I'm doing is, first of all, I'll write down some names here so that I've got you guys in order to give you cards and readings. And Mr. Maurice, hi. Thank you for joining the room. Hi, Sharon. How are you, sweetie? Again, I was telling everybody that it's a Canadian holiday here, right? And I wasn't sure how many people would be here. And so anybody that pays for a super chat, and it's a $5 minimum, $10 you get more of a reading, $20 you get all the clarifiers, and you get a full reading, which normally you'd be paying $50 for on my site. So it's entirely up to you, but everybody, as time permits, will get a couple of free cards, and they're usually, thanks, Elaine. Okay, so Mr. Maurice, righty, thank you so much for your super chat. I'll be doing Elaine first. Okay. So, okay, we can get started now if you want. And once I do the super chat readings, then Walter and Tammy, you'll be next, and then Walter, you'll be getting some cards as well. So if you have any specific personal questions, of course, that requires a super chat donation, but that's okay. Maybe the cards you get will pertain to anything in your life right now, right? The energy around you. So let's see what I have here for you. How you doing, everybody, on this weekend? So we're going to slide up here. Okay, so Elaine, you are taking back, you said, a laptop, and this is the second time. So I guess you've had some hard luck with it, and you're wondering if you should buy a new one before the 15th. Well, I have to tell you something. On a personal level, I never let retrograde ever determine or dictate what I'm going to do. But that being said, I went to Italy one time and we landed, and no sooner did we get there, my cell phone died. We get to where we're going, and my iPad died. We had no internet. It was like if things go wrong, it'll be electronic with me. So, but I've never ever worried about it. But then everybody reminded me when we were together on the trip. Yeah, Brenda doesn't worry about retrograde. And look what's happened. So we'll see what the cards say. Okay, Elaine. First of all, we'll see what Spirit and the cards have to say about that. That's what I'm going to judge it on. So what does she need to see, know, and expect, Spirit, when it comes to returning this computer? And should she get a laptop again, or should she get a desktop? Well, my husband we're both desktop, but he's Apple all the way, and I don't like Apple. I've got HP desktop. I have no interest in laptops because of what I do. It requires an awful lot of storage on my computer with videos and everything that I do. So I'm not a laptop girl, but that doesn't mean there's so many people out there with businesses that laptop is ideal. But let me see what the guides are telling me here. So I want you to go into the store, okay? You've got the Knight of Swords, and I want you to go in there. I want you to be diplomatic. I want you to be direct, but don't be aggressive, Okay. Remember what I tell you, you can catch more bees with honey than you ever will with vinegar. But I want you to be direct, and I want you to go in there, and I want you to let them know that you are unhappy with this laptop. Okay. Laptops, of course, are very convenient. You can take them wherever you go. You can do business on them. And, I have toss set around. It depends on the kind of business you're in. Mine, I like to have the space on my thing. Wherever I go, I can still run off my iPhone, my Apple iPhone. I can do videos on it. As you can see, I'm live on both. So I can watch you guys here on this venue as well as that. But I want you to be direct, Ellen. Okay, don't let anybody look at you and try to make up excuses for why this laptop wasn't working or wasn't satisfying you. You are the paying client. They need to realize that. Okay, but don't. What I'm saying is, don't go in there with your guns blaring, because that's when you won't win them over. Iced tea, and it's not Long Island, my friends. There's nothing in it but lemon. Now, I think you're going to be speaking to somebody that will understand your situation. Okay. If you go in with that, you've got the Page of Cups, that's somebody that's there. They come in and they're kind, and they're understanding, and, they come in with a gift. And this person you're going to be dealing with may be or look young, but don't be fooled, because I do believe they'll know their business. Okay. Most of these people in these stores are so technical, and we look at them and we think of them, oh, they're kids, right? But I tell you, they're sharp and they're smart. I think you'll be happy. You've got the Three of Cups. You're going to be celebrating and saying, finally, I have somebody. Everything's going to work out. Everybody's being good to me here. Again, take action. Okay. Step up and take the leadership role when you walk in there. If you can't speak directly to whoever's in that department, ask to speak to the manager, the floor manager, or somebody who's there, who is in charge. Okay. But at the end of the day, you're going to get what you want. Okay. You got the Judgment card. You have made this decision to take this computer back. And I do believe it's going to work out in your favor. Now, I want to ask yes and no questions here. Okay. So be diplomatic and direct, but don't go in there with your guns blaring, because that's when you're going to tick everybody off and they're not going to want to serve you. Okay. It's sad, but that's what they're showing me here. So let's see what we've got here. It's going to work out in your favor. Okay. You've got that Three of Pentacles. You're going to be working with the team together with whoever you're returning it to. I mean, oftentimes we can go up to the return desk and say, it's not what I want, and hand it in. But I want you to be able to go and talk to the powers that be there, the people that know their technology, so that you can discuss the pros and cons on the laptop compared to the desktop. Personally, if you want a lot of storage, I mean, you got to spend a lot of money if you want a lot of storage either way. But I find with my desktop, I need that. Okay. So I prefer desktop, but I think that, you're going to be able to stand on your podium, and let's see what you're going to get. Is she going to get a laptop? Or answer this question, please, Spirit. Is she going to get a laptop? No. Okay. See the big no here? It's not worked out for you. Look at this card. Okay. You haven't been happy, right? It is convenient, I know, but I don't see you getting another laptop. Okay. I see you getting a desktop. All right. So I know, Kathy. So does my husband. He's Apple everything. I mean, Apple. I'm Apple iPad and I'm Apple phone, but not my computer. He has a Mac. He's had to return his Mac almost 3 times and upgrade because things have happened to his Mac. But it's desktop. Hi, how are you, Dean? Welcome. So I see you getting a desktop. Okay. Although I have to tell you, I know that the laptop is easy to transport and take with you, but you can still run off your iPad. You can still run off your phones. You can still do a lot of things. I throw it up in the air, but I'm telling you, you weren't happy with it. And when I asked the question, they said, no, you're not going to get another one. I think you're going to be happy at the end of the day. Okay. You're taking control. You're staying focused. You've made a judgment card. You're going back. I think you're going to be dealing with somebody who's going to be very well read in technology, and you're going to get right to the point right away when you go in there and take control. So I hope that answers your question. Okay. Thanks so much for coming in. Sending you lots of love. Okay, Mr. Maurice. Oh, thank you so much. So what do the cards see for me coming in my week with finances? And you sent me five more, so there's $10 there. So we're going to give you a more extended reading. Okay, thank you very much, Mr. Maurice, for your donation. So let's see what we have in the coming weeks. We're always talking finance with you, my darling. And I get it. I think the last reading I gave you when you were on my channel was very promising. But I thought I saw change. I thought I saw you leaving or contemplating leaving your place of employment and going somewhere else, or perhaps a different job description you may be getting within the place you work. So, if I'm correct, I thought that's what I had. So, I'm shuffling these for you. Let's see what we have here for your finances. And I will pull some finance cards for you as well from my finance deck. Okay. So, welcome, everybody. It's nice to see you, Sharon. Thanks for coming in, and Dean and Kathy. It's awesome. Everybody's showing up for me. Okay, let's see what we've got here for you, Mr. Maurice. Ooh, they're flying all over the place. Let's see what we have here. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Excuse me. Okay. Oh, so you got 7 cards here. Usually I pull out 5, but you've got 7, Mr. Maurice. Excuse me. Keep that number in your mind. It could be the seventh day of the month. Something's going to happen on that day, something on the calendar. Maybe the 7th month means something to you. Often the numbers of cards that come out on a reading are indicative of something profound and important that you need to be made aware of. So maybe that number 7. I mean, people call it the lucky number, that type of thing. But to me, it's always an important number, a date of some sort that you need to be made aware of. Now, I think that you've been bouncing back and forth in your mind when it comes to your finances. Okay, what do I do next? You're standing your ground. Okay, you're going to see that there's going to be some new ideas coming forth because you've got the Ace of Swords. It's all about new ideas stepping forward here. But you've had your problems here. It's almost as though you felt half the time you had to look over your shoulder with the seven of Swords. There may be someone that is in your workplace, which could have led you to believe they were a friend. Don't get caught up in their schemes. Okay. Somebody is shadowing you. Someone is watching you from the shadows, and they may be a little bit jealous of you and what you do, what you offer, the talents that you have. It's a card of deceit. It's a card of lies. It's a card of cheating and theft and those types of things. But behavior isn't noble here. Okay. Someone who's masquerading as a friend. So be careful, especially when it comes to somebody you work with. Okay. They might not be who they claim to be, and they may have ulterior motives. Okay. They've got an agenda. Now, you've struggled hard. You've pushed yourself to the really, really hard, and you felt as though you were overburdened when it comes to your work. And also this can be mentally. Okay. Emotionally, and you may be thinking about, you're always obsessed with money. Hey, who isn't? You're looking at a girl here. I'm a Pisces. Money first, love next, right? So I get it, but you don't have to be a Pisces to be concerned about your money. I mean, security is important to you. You want really good, solid security here. You have the Empress here. Okay. Trust your instincts. This is a card of fertility, the card of growth, the card of being able to see what you nurture is going to grow. Okay. She's the ultimate mother. She takes care of business and she sees success coming in. So I think, as long as you realize you've done enough here, you've pushed yourself so hard, Mr. Maurice, when it comes to struggle with your job, your finances, and your career in general, that you're coming to the conclusion now, you're not going to be the beast of burden anymore. You're going to say, you know what? You can't keep saying yes to every single thing, trying to win the approval of whoever it is at work. Okay. Yes, we all have to do our job. Yes, we have to listen to our employers and the powers that be. But I think you go overboard with that. And that's who you are. Okay. And it's a wonderful trait to have. But you're getting to that point now where you're saying, I've had overload. I'm going to have burnout here. I've had enough. Okay. Now, you will have that chance to be happy with your job because you've got the 9 of Pentacles, which is being able to walk in your garden of abundance, and your financial, you will have more security and financial stability coming into you. And I saw this, I think, in your last reading, but I was seeing you either being elevated at work to a different job description where you will make more money, or you contemplating getting the heck out of that place because it's not giving you the satisfaction that you've been wanting. You felt as though you were being used and abused. Okay. And you're going to make a call here. You're going to hear about something exciting that's going to make you make that decision, possibly to make yourself happy by continuing to look for a better location to work. Partnership. 2 of Cups. You might be hearing about something from somebody else that says, hey, why don't we go into partnership here together? Why don't somebody around you may be very compatible to you that you may know or may approach you to do something. Just be careful. Don't get caught in those get rich schemes, those pyramid types of things where you have to kill yourself, going out there and having to recruit people. I mean, a lot of people are successful at it, but remember, it becomes a big burden too in order to keep up. So I think that you're going to be able to do some good communicating with somebody who gets you. Now, this could also be, they're telling me, a job recruiter, somebody who's going to work for your benefit, somebody who's going to represent you to their greater good, to try to find you that perfect job that you deserve. Okay. King of Cups, great advice you're getting from somebody here. So this is about, this person knows about wealth. He's a wealth of knowledge. He comes in, or she, whoever it is, comes in and they are able to help you through a situation. It's almost like they do it out of the goodness of their heart. This king is compassionate, understanding, and this energy could be coming in towards you that's going to say, you know what? I'm here for you. Maybe I can help you get through something here. Okay. With your job, somebody who's going to step up and help you with that. Now let's see what we got when it comes to actual money. What do you need to see, know, and expect when it comes to actual money here in the next coming weeks? Let's see what we have here. Well, you're reaching out. Okay, you're looking, you're working towards your goals. I mean, you've got the hand. You're reaching out for help here. But this is also somebody who can be coming in towards you to help you with this situation when it comes to money and finances, okay? This is getting financial assistance. You might have, I don't know if you're thinking about, asking somebody to help you get a job, or you're approaching somebody or speaking to the powers that be at work. But I also see the work that you do as hands-on. You're very busy at work, and you could be getting help to get the job done because you're pushing yourself so hard. You're taking on more than really you should be having to do. Okay, so you're manifesting money, and keep doing that. Okay, script it. I am rich. I am wealthy. I am happy. I'm going to get that perfect job. That perfect job is waiting for me. I tell people when they get that interview, if this is your dream job, and should you land an interview with some other place of employment, if it's the job you really want, put your hand on that doorknob. And when you walk in there, lift your chin and own it. Okay. Know that it belongs to you if this is what you're doing. You may be asking for some financial assistance right now as well for something here. And that can be asking for a raise. That can be asking for your holiday pay early. That can be asking for a lot of things. If you're thinking of a loan, if you're thinking of wanting to start your own business, because there is partnership here. And I do see maybe you're thinking of wanting to do something, even if it's a passive income, or if it's a side gig, a side business where you're collecting and building, okay, clientele, money, generating traffic to your website or a business that you might want to do while you're still maintaining your brick and mortar career, because that's your bread and butter right now. So you could be thinking of doing that too. But I do think I'm going to pull one more money card for you. Let's see what we've got here, Mr. Maurice. One more money card. What does he need to see, know, and expect, please, Spirit? What does he need to see, know, and expect? Thank you. Well, right now you've got a steady income, but I don't want you see the picture frame. I always read that. Don't box yourself in. I want you to be open-minded to things that could be different. Something that maybe in the back of your mind you may have thought you'd like to do in a career, but then you thought, I don't know, it's risky, or I'm afraid to do it, or it's new. Don't box yourself in, okay? I think you're organizing your plans right now. There will be some accomplishments coming into you, and this mentions self-employment, like I had been saying to you all along, and you might even be able. So many people are able to work from home. Okay, so you might be allocating a position. I mean, if you have an area to put your desk or your and your computer or whatever, so many people are working at home and they're able to do that. So you could be thinking about that as well. Okay, but I think you're going to find some security here. I think you're going to find you're manifesting what it is you want, and yeah, you have the ability to see things coming in that will make things better for you. I know you said within the next coming weeks. It's possible. Remember, we gave you that number 7 card. Something could be happening even as fast as within 7 days. Okay. Thank you so much for your donation, and I hope this helps you. Welcome, Sonia. I'm getting behind here, so I need to put down some names before I go on to my next. Melanie, next. Where am I here? Oh, I got a lot. Wow. I've got, hi, Hale. Okay, so I'm going to be writing down some names here just so that I have a steady list here, and of course, all my super chats, they get priority, right? And so, hi, Alex, welcome. Thank you so much for coming in. What do we got here? And we've got Dean. Please look these guys up, please, guys. Cancer guy, yeah. This is Dean, Secrets of the Red Moon. He's got a great channel. Kathy's Guided Light. Check her up too. Hi, darling Damara. Thank you so much, sweetheart, for coming in. We've got Melanie. Thank you, Melanie, for your super chat. And I just need you to leave your question when I get to do your reading, okay? And Sonia, you're new to me. At least you're new here to me. It's hard for me to know if you guys if you follow me. I guess you do, because you wouldn't know I was out live, would you? Can I say their full names? Okay, let's see what we've got next. Gaze, hi Gaze. Welcome, hail. This is great. You guys are amazing for coming in. Okay, so I think my next one, looking at my list, and I see that Elaine, you did come in again with another super chat. So I will be doing Alex first, and then I'll go ahead to you. Okay, so Alex, future. Okay, darling, what does my future hold for me? Finances. Okay, let's see what we've got for you. And thank you so much for your beautiful donation. So let's see what we have here for Alex. Spirit, what does he need to see, know, and expect when it comes to finances in his life? Show me what he needs to know. Show him what he needs to know. Okay, let's see what we got here. See what we got here. I may have to get up in a minute because my dog's come back in from his walk and he's scratching at my office door. I don't know. He's so needy. He's so needy. He's got to be with me all the time, my animals. Maybe it's because I feed them, right? Okay, let's see what we have here for Alex. Let's see what we have here for Alex for finances. Finances, please. Just give me a minute. I'm just going to let him in here so that he'll stop scratching. Okay, come. Okay, you go lay down. That's a good boy. Okay. All right. Let's see what we got here. I always pick up my flyers, guys. They're usually strong messages when they fly out of my deck like that. Let's see what we have here. Okay. Okay, so Alex, the number 6 came out. You've got the six cards here that flew out very strong. And remember, 6 in the major arcana is the lovers. Lovers represents two things: partnership and making massive major decisions. Okay, you might be faced with right now when it comes to your job and your career. You may even be speaking to somebody else who could be your partner or somebody close to you that you're attached to on an emotional level. So there's something here that you want to take a leap of faith for, but you're a little bit nervous going after it. Okay, when it comes to money, but it's going to give you the freedom. I want you to have all your ducks in a row, cross your T's and dot your I's when it comes to making any big decisions in your career right now or with your job. I often say to people, because most of my readings are corporate income. Okay, I do big business. I do people all over the world, and believe it or not, it's all, most of my clients have to do with finances, and I get it. But sometimes really big corporate businesses, and I say to them, if they're looking for this job, okay, they think it's the best job. Often we look into the jobs that we're going to get paid the most money. But along with that, Alex, comes all that extra responsibility. You might not be getting the holidays you want. You might not be getting the days off you want. You might be doing twice the workload for the money you're being paid for. Okay, so remember that. Whatever's important to you, if you're stepping in to get a new job or do something, make sure you know exactly what you're getting into. I think, there's a new idea coming in, new plans are coming forward where you're going to see clarity. You've been maybe a little bit unsure and unstable and not seeing complete clarity when it comes to your income and your job. But I do think things are going to change there. You're going to be able to concentrate and communicate, and you're going to be able to focus on things now. Okay. I think you want to surround yourself when it comes to your job with people who stimulate you. I see you as a creative individual. I see that you just don't want to sit there and do the same old thing, type, the same old thing every day. You need to have stimulation with your job and your career. You're going to get it. Okay. Ace of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles is all about new beginnings. It's all about financial opportunities that could be coming into you at this time, and possibly a new job. Okay, so there could be a new business coming in. You might be thinking of opening up again something on your own, but it's money, it's investments. Always when we get that Ace of Pentacles, it's good news. Okay, keep manifesting it. All right, and when I say that, manifesting is also getting out there and doing the work to find that job. Okay, don't be afraid. Go out there and market yourself. Go out there and communicate with the powers that be. Now, don't get involved in any arguments at this time. Okay, you've got that 5 of Wands, which is conflict. Sometimes it has to do with competition too. Now there's healthy competition, and then there's constantly having to bang your head against the wall or feeling as though you're being backed up because you have a quota to meet and you're being pressured all the time. Make sure that you pick and choose your battles wisely. Don't allow yourself to get caught up in anybody else's BS or drama, especially when it comes to something like your place of work. You need that. Okay. Now, you could be hearing about someone from your past, because again, remember we said 6, you got 6 cards. 6 could be a very profile number. So you've got the six of cups. And that card is a very important card where you might be connecting with someone or people from your past who could be beneficial in helping you acquire that job. You might be hearing about somebody, or you might even be looking into someone that you might have worked with in the past and said, hey, have they got an opening, or do you know anything? So, where I could go in. So I think you might be connecting with someone like that, or you're connecting with people at a distance. You could be dealing with people internationally. You could be dealing with people in business that way. Your clients could live in other areas. Okay. So I do think that you may receive some help, some information, and somebody coming in that you might have known from your past that could be very beneficial to you when it comes to your work. Page of Pentacles. Yeah. Hearing good news about money. Remember we had the Ace. Okay. The Ace said, possibly new business, new opportunities. It's always good. But when you get that page, it's good news about earthly matters. And often it has to do with our jobs, careers, and money. So this is going to be a new beginning. Pages are baby steps going towards that leap of faith you want to go after. Okay, when it comes to your job for the future, you've had enough. You're cutting cords. You're taking your stand. You will come out victorious as long as you stand your ground, because you've got these opportunities coming in. You're tired of the battle. You're tired of having to fight constantly, tooth and nail, to finally get your head above water and to feel as though you're being rewarded for your hard work and efforts where you work. Okay, just be open-minded, okay? Because this is a new job that you're going to be stepping into. It's good news, okay? Now, let's see what we've got here with my money deck. So let's see what we have here in addition to this, Alex, okay? Let's see what we have here. The feather. This is almost like it's divinely orchestrated. So I see you as being very spiritual. I see you as the kind of person who believes in that, manifesting what you want. And this is abundance coming into you. It's almost as though divine intervention has stepped forward and said, hey, we're here for you. We're going to guide you. We're going to get you through this. You have the ability also to do healing, Alex. I see that you have this ability to be a light worker. You could coach, you could teach, you could convey information to other people as well, which could be what your job may be related to as well. There could be travel. Your job may pertain to you traveling. Okay. This can mean two things. When I get the travel, I think of going the distance yourself to do the job. But also you could be, your job and career may involve dealing with people in different areas where you may have to travel virtually to talk to them and communicate with them, or traveling with your job physically. So I hope that this helps you with your future when it comes to your career. Thank you so much, Alex, for coming into my room. Hi, Anne. How are you? And Kate, how are you, darling? Melanie, thank you so much, guys, for being here. So I need to put your name on the list, okay? Just before I go in to do my next super chat. So beautiful Kate. She's a beautiful caster. She's a beautiful entertainer and singer. She's cutting out albums. She's working her way up the ladder when it comes to the music industry. So she's absolutely gorgeous. Beautiful girl. And Damara Lynn. Oh my God. Kate, meet Damara. Damara has sang with so many late, great, oh my God, Motown people. She's out here on Facebook. It's called the Sugar Bar. You'll know who they are, these entertainers that are in this Sugar Bar show and this bar itself. Damara, meet beautiful Kate. Kate, meet the experienced, gorgeous diva Damara. Oh, I'm so glad you guys are in here together. I love it. I mean, I could go on and on about Damara, but you need to Google her name and you'll get to know all the late greats and the ones that she's with now. Okay, she's still entertaining and she's big time. Oh, wow. I love it. Okay. All right. Let's see. We've got Elaine again. All right. I gave my notice at work, finishing on the 30th of this month. Should I focus full-time on my project or get a part-time job on the side? Should I only do an online shop or brick and mortar? Okay. I know what your other job is. Okay. And that is what you eventually want to do full-time. I know that. But right now, we got to concentrate on paying our bills as we build up that business, right? So let's see what we've got here for you, Elaine. Thank you so much again, darling, for your donation and for asking me this question. So so you're leaving the end of this month, and you haven't acquired another job yet. So I'm getting that feeling. I know that your actual job kind of distracts and takes away your time to do what you have the passion of doing, right? But I do your project. But I still think with good time management, you're going to be able to do that. Okay. Let's see what we've got here. I hope your paperwork's coming in order now, Elaine. Your paperwork, which is going to allow you more freedom to do what you want. So that to me is a priority as well. So let's see what we've got here for you. Should I focus full-time on my project or get a part-time job? Spirit, what should she do? What should she do? Wow, get some light on the scene here, right? Things are getting a little dull out here. Cloudy where I am. Very hot, though. We're supposed to be in the high 80s Fahrenheit, which is close to 30. We're 29. Ooh, that one's alive. Ah, good show. Okay. Okay, so think of the number 5. Okay. That could be something important to you. Something could be happening on the 5th of next month, or something to do with the number 5. Okay. Well, I mean, you haven't had great luck there where you are. Okay. Because there is that 3 of Swords. And there's always a third party that wants to stick their nose into things, which makes it difficult for you while you've been over there in France. And especially with your job, it's almost like, I don't want you to get down, but you're healing through this and you're learning through these experiences. Okay. I think you're going to see that eventually after all of this, you're going to be feeling better. Okay. Because with the 5 of Pentacles, we always think of feeling lack or loss. You have 2 ways of looking at it. I'm going to make this work. I'm going to go seek out the help that I need. I know that I need a job to pay the bills. And I can still do both. Okay. Don't give up. Okay. Because I still think you've got a job that you can get that you're going to be happy with. All right. You're going to come out victorious, but I also think you may have to travel. It might be important for you to have to, and we've talked about this before, Elaine, in your readings, that you might have to go a little bit farther or a distance to get this job that you want. Now, when I say a distance, I mean, you're not going to be traveling 2 hours on a train to get to work. That's not worth your while unless they're going to be paying you bundles of money or covering your travel costs and expenses. I think that you might be finding a job that's a little bit farther away than where you have been. Okay. But I don't think it's going to be a great distance. I think, you're going to be able to get over these obstacles. I think you're going to be your hard work is going to pay off because you are a hard worker. We know that. Okay. So just continue focusing on your goal to get ahead. All right. I think that you're going to find this. You're going to find that you come out victorious and you're going to see success coming in only because you're so ambitious. You can create almost anything you want. You've got that gift. Here comes that King of Pentacles. Can't make a mistake. Helen, you're going to land on your feet, come up smelling like a rose, no matter how challenging this situation tends to be. Okay. I do think you're going to come out ahead. In all the readings I've done for you, and even personal readings, I've never had any bad feeling, vibes, or cards on you. Okay. And you see me shuffle them. I don't make this stuff up. So I think that, you are going to be, you could be dealing with banks too. You could be dealing with organizations that have to do with finances and financial matters, but in a good way. I don't think you need to borrow money. I think you might be moving money around. But also, I think you're going to have the resources to do what you want with. Do I think you're going to get another job? Absolutely. Okay. But I still see you're going to be able to work on your project as well. Teamwork is dream work, right? You have this ability to go out there and show the talents that you have. Don't be afraid to do that, because this passion that you have, this project that you have is going to, they just threw the word out, skyrocket. Okay. That's the word they threw out at me. It will be successful. It's just slow getting off the ground because you can't just devote yourself full time to it. Maybe you can and you want to, but I don't see you doing that. I see you getting another job. I think you're going to be working well with other people. Okay. I think you're going to be, there could be 3 of you that you're going to be working with together. You're going to be learning something new, your hard work, to have the ability, again, with the project that you're discussing with me, to really impart the knowledge with this business to other people in a big way. Okay. And that's where your sales are going to come in. that's where your business is going to escalate. So you've got some great cards here. You've got 3 yeses and 2 nos, but the yeses rule out because you've got the Chariot, you've got that King of Pentacles, and you've got the 3 of Pentacles, which are all yes cards to say that this is going to work out. To the answer to your question, I think now you want to know, do I have an online shop or a brick and mortar? Well, I'm thinking online, but let's see what the cards say. Okay, Spirit, is she going to have an online business for now? Is she going to have an online business? You know, location, 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 right? If you have your eye on somewhere over there that you think is going to generate a lot of traffic to this type of business, and it's not going to cost you an arm and a leg, and you can find a good landlord who's not going to, take advantage of you, that in itself could rule out online. But online is global, okay? Global. If I was not out here on YouTube and I just had a little sign on my car that said psychic readings, I would never have the clientele and the followers that I have today. So don't think that online isn't a good idea. Yeah. 2 big yeses. I think you're going to have an online business. Eventually, if you build up enough clientele or that perfect location presents itself, you're going to see great success, because there's your happy ever after card. You can see that here in the light here, right? 10 of Cups. And you fought a hard battle, but you're not about to roll over and give up, because that is the ace in your pocket, Elaine. The fact that you don't roll over, you don't give up, you continue going through. I mean, you've got the battle scars to show it. Not literally, but you know what I mean. Okay. You've learned all those lessons, and you're still learning from the past, moving forward, stepping up, developing that backbone to go after what you want. And you're very, very resilient. So I do think you're going to find happiness. Not only are you going to find happiness in business, but you're going to find happiness in your life. I think you're going to find happiness with partners, with friendships, with the right people that you're going to be collaborating with. So I see you doing online. Okay. Eventually, like I say, you could be getting a brick and mortar, but that's a tricky thing to do. I don't know whether your paperwork has all come through where you are yet, that you're able to actually contemplate that. So I hope this helps you. Yeah, look, Kathy came in too. Start online. Yeah. No, you won't give up. And that's why you're going to do well. Okay. So we have Helena, a new Helena. All right. Helena. Let's see what we have. Thank you for your super chat. So this is, can you pull cards for me? Yes, I can. I don't see a specific question you've asked, so I can pull general cards to see what spirit and my cards show for you if you want that. Okay, so let's see what we've got here for Helena. Let's see what we have. Crystal Designs. Nice. Is that your own business? Thanks, Kathy. Okay, let's see what we have. Let's see what we have for you. Really shuffle these well, Spirit. Okay. Let's see what we have. Ooh, okay. We'll take them. See what we've got here. Okay, so I'm seeing Helena. that you are juggling back and forth. You could also be juggling money back and forth, but I see you juggling making decisions back and forth. You need to maintain balance. This is about you doing good time management, not pushing yourself so hard, being able to get your work done in a comfortable manner. Okay. I see that you're dealing with up and down emotions, with up and down energy with you. But you could also be having to make two decisions, two choices, two offers, and two options that could be coming in. Don't get stressed out about it, because I think when you weigh your options and you really think about these decisions that you could possibly have to be making, you'll pick the right one. Okay. So also, I think you've been going through maybe some financial stress. Hi, Earl. Welcome. And now, and it's been financial decisions that maybe you've had to be stressed out about. There could be something to do with partnership, your partner in life, or partnership maybe with someone you work with. That's what I'm seeing. Do your research here. You've got the high priestess, and she's very, very intuitive. And you have that ability, they're telling me, to be able to do good character analysis when it comes to people. And sometimes you kick yourself because you say, I knew that. I thought that. I figured they were going to do that. And then afterwards, you've been so good and so kind, you get slapped in the face with exactly what you were warned to walk away from. So be careful. This is about you tapping into higher self. This is about you doing the research to find out something. And you could be finding out some information in the background, even a secret that might be being revealed. Stay balanced again. Okay. You've got temperance, and that's all about being balanced and being patient and doing things in moderation and waiting things out, knowing that things are going to come into you at that divine moment. And it's hard. It's hard. We hate waiting. All of us. I mean, none of us like to wait for anything that we're excited about. We want to see happen. Right. So, but I do think that you're going to find some peace and harmony here. Excuse me. I have my air going in here, and it makes it very dry for me. Again, choices and decisions, and lots of them, to the point where you might feel a little bit overwhelmed. Okay. Sit back, think about what's going to bring you your greater good. Again, don't jump into something, a get rich quick scheme. Everything that glitters isn't always gold. Okay. You'll come out ahead, because I see that you're the kind of person that goes charging after your goals. This is victory after hard work and struggle. This is overcoming any obstacles. It's also the card of travel. You might be thinking about taking a trip and traveling somewhere as well. Okay. I'm sorry, guys. Something's going to end. The death card. Something's going to come to a conclusion. Something's going to be finished, completion, over and done, cut and dried. Okay. This is not a sad card. This is a card that says you have the ability to move forward and go through transformation. Okay. You're making changes in your life right now. All right. So, I think that you're letting go of things. Okay. You're realizing that you need to make changes in your life right now. And that's taking your time to think about all these choices and decisions that you're going to be making. I mean, you've had so many choices here to make. And I think you're doing the research to find something out that you want to come out ahead, and you will. You'll make some accomplishments here. You're going the distance to do that. But something has to end. You could be walking away from a situation in your life. It could be a job. It could be something that's a project that's ended, a contract job that's ended, the completion of something. And sometimes it can be walking away from situations that weren't working out for us, that were disappointing. But you're going through transition, and you're making those changes now. And it might have been sudden, and it might have been all, excuse me, excuse me. Oh, this is ridiculous, guys. First my throat, now the sneezes. I'm trying to put that into perspective with your reading now too. I think you're afraid to speak your mind, okay? Because I'm getting this throat thing going on, and then the sinuses. I think that you need to speak your mind. You need to be honest, and you need to step up, Helena, and sit with yourself and have a myself discussion and say, what is it I want to do? What have I always wanted to do? I'm worth it. I'm going to go after it. I want to do it, and I deserve it. Or if you're dealing with someone here who you've had to part ways with, I think that, you took an awful lot before you spoke your mind. Okay. But something here is ending, and you're moving on in a new direction, and you will come out of this. You'll come out of this better than you ever imagined. Okay. You found something out. that made you realize this is over. I'm moving on. And I've got the choices and decisions now to make to go in a new direction. So I hope this made sense to you. And thank you so much for your message to me. Okay, let's see what we've got here. Well, I think I'm caught up on my super chats. So let's go to Tammy, my beautiful Tammy. Wait a minute, what's this? Yeah. Okay. If I miss somebody, you guys let me know. Okay. So I've got Tammy. I'm going back to her, and I've been writing down names as I've been going along here. So hopefully I'm keeping track of everybody. If I miss somebody here, please tell me. Okay. All right. Oh, I want to put Earl down because I said hi to you, Earl, but I didn't get you down here on my list. And thank you again for coming in. Okay, so let's see what we've got here for Tammy. Tammy. Let's see what we have here for you, sweetheart. All right. You're welcome, Helen. I hope this makes sense for you. Okay. Okay, Tammy. You're definitely healing through your past, things that happened in your past, but they tend to come back and haunt you. Not that you're doing things you shouldn't be doing, not that you're repeating any bad habits, not that you're falling prey to those issues, but it's always in the back of your mind. And sometimes that's a good thing, Tammy, because it's protection. It's saying, well, I was there, I'm not going there again, and this is why I'm not. Okay. I think that you are healing through a situation, and you will continue. There's going to be some good news coming into you, something new and exciting that's going to make you feel enthusiastic. Okay. They're showing me, has nothing to do with this reading, but thank you, Spirit. They're showing me that you're going to be doing something with animals, and they're not going to be your animals. They're going to be other people's animals. So I don't know whether you're taking on pet sitting or you can speak to Sharon here with Strawberry here, because that's what she does. And it works out great. And I think you might be doing something. I know you have pets of your own that you have to be responsible for, but there's something here to do with animals. It's going to be a cause, something new for you coming in. I think that you're going to be stepping up. There's going to be good news here. Good news for you coming in one way or the other. You're getting over this heartbreak. Now, I know we have talked about in the past, Tammy, cutting the cords, getting that divorce out of your, under your belt and over and done with. So it could even pertain to that. Okay. So there's new opportunities coming in that are going to be great. I don't know why they're showing me animals. You might be doing something with animals because I know you love animals. So they said that. And by doing that, you can even be making a passive income on the side. There's such a demand for people to have their pets taken care of in a loving, compassionate, and safe environment. And you could do that. You could offer that. Okay. Beautiful. Okay. Let's see what we've got here. So, all right. So my next one here is Walter. You still here with me, Walter? Say hey if you're here. Yay. Yeah, good girl. I know you love animals, so don't let that go by the wayside. I think you have the ability to do this. There's such a demand for people like you that you can trust and that are going to know, you're going to know that they're taken care of. Okay. All right. Something's really going to happen to you if you're still here with me, Walter. But you can come back and look at this on the replay as well. Something is going to happen really fast. It's going to make you have to make changes, whether it's in your personal life, relationships, or your job. Okay. I think that you're going to rebuild a new foundation. You're going to step up and change something here because you're going to be resilient. The Tower shows up as a card of change, massive change. The Knight of Wands comes in, and this is telling me that it's going to be fast. So is this Tower card. So it's very apropos that you get this other card that has to do with speediness and acting on something and feeling as though there's something that comes up really quick you have to act on, almost to the point of feeling like it's an emergency. But I don't see it as a bad thing. Okay. Now, the Knight of Wands is the energy, and I always say this, of someone around you who comes in, makes an appearance, They get everybody's attention. They're a head turner and a dazzler. They get what they want, and then they ride off into the sunset. So to me, that's a player, male or female. Be careful, Walter. I know you've got a big heart. And I know you want nothing more than that perfect love in your life that you can share your life with. Just stay on your toes. But I think something's going to happen all of a sudden that's going to make you aware of somebody who maybe not the perfect mate. Okay. Sorry to be, but I have to go with what my guides say and what my cards say. Okay. Just be on your toes. Okay. So now the next one I'm going to is my beautiful friend, Sharon. Okay. All righty. Let's see what we've got here for Sharon. Where are you, Sharon? Are you still here with me? These are your cards. Okay. Let's see what we've got here for Sharon. Strawberry rhubarb pie. My favorite pie, actually. That and lemon meringue. Although I bought a lot of apples. I'm putting apples down in the freezer. I'm doing corn on the cob in the freezer. If you guys are on my Facebook page, you can see all the pictures that I've been doing and all the things I've been doing. But I hope to make some apple pies too, because this is our apple season here, and peaches where I live. Okay, Sharon, you got 3 cards. Okay. You got the Devil, you got the 7 of Cups, and you've got the Knight of Swords. So I think you're making changes in your life. I know you have been up to now, so that you're making responsible and healthy changes in your life. I don't care if it's diet, it's exercise, it's the energy around you, the way things are happening around your life, and you're going to step up. This is a card of addictions as well. And you might be in the company of somebody who has addictive behavior. I know that you did. Okay, so this could be past energy coming into your life, still kind of in the back of your mind, where you look back with hindsight, you reminisce, and you ruminate about it, and you think about it, and it leaves a pain in our heart when we have had that happen to us. And we're helpless to change it, because we cannot change anybody's mind that isn't ready to be helped and changed. You could also be coaching, or you could be teaching about addictions, about your experiences being surrounded by any energy or someone in your life that perhaps had to deal with those things. You could be doing that. You could be just thinking about it as well. But I see you making really good decisions and choices that are going to be better for you as well, because I know throughout this past year you have experienced some health issues, and you're really good right now. But we can't get lax. We can't forget, right? We have to still take those meds the doctors tell us to take, and they do help. And no matter what we have in our head, about self-help and healing, we still have to do that. Okay. So, I will. Thank you. I keep ginger in my freezer. So now you've got the 7 of Cups, lots of choices and decisions you're thinking about making. There could be changes you're making. I can't wait till you come to Toronto, hey, guess what, Kathy? We're going to meet in person. We're going to actually get to hug each other and meet in person. She's coming to Toronto. So lots of options coming into you and choices that you're going to be faced with right now. Okay. Again, sit down, weigh out your options, your pros and cons, what's going to benefit you to your greater good. All right. Could be anything. Also, it has to do with your living environment, something they're telling me to do with your living environment. Big changes coming in, because you do have that Knight of Swords coming in, and that is fast moving action. Okay. Someone around you that comes in with opportunities, and they seize a moment, and they come in, or they jump in. Okay. You might be having to make a fast decision and a choice about something. Somebody might put a thought in your mind, or a suggestion, or plan something and say, hey, let's do this. And you're going to go, whoa, I've got to make my mind up right now. And us Pisces, we're fence sitters. It's like, well, let me think about it. And, my late husband used to say to everybody, well, wait, I'll have to wait until the boss makes up her mind. And that'll be like 10 minutes before we're coming. And I would say, I'm not that bad, am I? And he'd say, oh, yeah. Do I go or don't I go? Well, the Pisces part of me doesn't like crowds, and it would be a party, right? He was so social, and I would go, I don't really want to be in all this energy because I'm empathic. And you don't like having to make a fast decision here. So I know you're a Pisces as well, but know that something's coming in here that will be a new beginning for you. So don't be afraid of it. Okay, you're making some changes here. You're making changes for the better, right? So you're so jealous. You're funny. Okay. Okay. So Sharon, that's you. Now we're going to Colleen P. Colleen, are you still here, my darling? If you aren't, you'll have to watch this on the replay. So here come your couple of cards for you. Okay. Thank you so much for coming into my room again. All right. Everybody for coming into my room. There's 12 of you in here right now. Let's see what we've got. Heck equals heck. Sign equals heck to no large crowds. Yeah. Water sign. You got that right. Okay. Let's see what we got. It takes us a lifetime to pull ourselves away from the wall. Okay. As we're not a wallflower, but we prefer to sit in the shadows and observe, not jump in and be. Although Pisces are very entertaining people, you know, Elizabeth Taylor, but they lose themselves in that imaginary world. So they're able to pull themselves out of their head and go into another dimension when they do their acting. Okay, 3 cards came in for Colleen. Colleen, the Lover shows up. Oof, the 3 of Swords shows up. And the negotiation card of the Gifts of 6 of Pentacles shows up. So there could be something to do with someone in your life. You may have been heartbroken over a situation. There could have been a third party here that stirred the cauldron and caused a situation to make you grieve and be unhappy to the point of maybe betrayal. But this is also about making major changes and choices in your life that could be determined around someone who perhaps created this problem in your life. So you could be walking away. You know, I think you've had to negotiate with something here when it comes to gifts coming into you. Money. Okay. I'm seeing money. Know that you might be getting something here. Somebody might be bringing you something here in the form of time, effort, support, and maybe even money, a gift of love, perhaps too. This is about give and take, negotiating, working things out, communicating with somebody. Okay. Maybe it has to do with a situation here that left you unhappy with your partner. Okay. Or someone you care about on an emotional level. Now, this can be a soulmate, which is a very close friend, or it could be a love mate. Okay. So thank you. All right, Colleen. Hail, hail. You still here, my friend? Are you still here? Kathy's got a light wallflower. Paging Kathy. The coffee's good. I love you, Dean. You're a riot. Okay, let's see what we've got. Yeah, you're right. We're social. I mean, I had hair salons. I was in the beauty business. Not only did I have to sell my craft, people have to like you. I mean, if you're having a bad day, you could, and I used to tell my staff, if you're having a bad day, go in the back room, grab the pile of towels, scream F-U-C-K into that towel as loud as you want. Nobody will hear you. Get it out of your system. Walk out on the floor. Leave your troubles behind, right? Because not only they're going to know, they'll feel it in your hands. You know, they'll know by your touch and your energy if you're having a bad day. So yeah, so true. Okay. Hail, hail. I don't know if you're still here. I don't see you coming in. So these are your cards, sweetheart. You're telling me to do this. Okay. Okay. You might be thinking about something here like you're missing out on an opportunity. You know, you've got the 4 of Cups, which says keep your eyes open, and not only your eyes open to differences, but something new coming in, your mind open. There could be, you're not seeing the forest for the trees. You're looking beyond. You're not seeing that you have opportunities right there in front of you to grab onto. Okay. So allow yourself to be more open-minded. It's almost like the hand of the divine stepping out and saying, hey, you're not seeing what's going on right here in front of your eyes. Taking that leap of faith, going after things that you want to do, feeling freedom now, being able to go after your dreams. But make sure you do your prep work. You've heard me say this before. Don't go after your dreams and jump off that cliff without checking your parachute. Going towards something new here, being open-minded, getting yourself out of that slump, being open-minded to take that leap of faith and go after something new in your life. Okay, I think you'll find that it's going to be more exciting for you. Hail, hail. Something new coming in. They're telling me. Okay, gaze. Gaze, I don't know if you're here. If you're here, leave me a little hey you so that I know you're here. But I still want to go through this because I've got 14 people in the room. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So, yeah, let's see what we got here. Okay, so gaze. see what we got here for gays. Okay, gays, be careful of someone who could be deceiving you or portraying to be your friend and really they're not. There could be somebody shadowing you, wanting to ride on your coattails of success. But you may have heard about some good news here, an opportunity, and you might have said, hey, guess what I've got happening? Because you're excited. Why wouldn't you? And somebody here might be a little bit green with envy and jealous. So be careful of this person who may be, there you are, who may be shadowing you because they're jealous of what you've got. You may know who they are. Okay. This is a card of deception, liar, cheater, somebody who's not being honest. Okay. With you. They could be portraying to be a friend of yours, masquerading as a friend. And it turns out they're really not as true as they proclaim. You've got some great new opportunities coming in. Don't be afraid to go after them. Okay. Thanks, gays. Earth Mother, welcome to my room. Nice to see you. I love your name. Wonderful. Yeah, you finally cut alive with me. Well, I'm kind of one of these people, I'm last minute, make up my mind. Will I go out? And I do. And I let a lot of my regulars and other psychic friends of mine know I'm going out. So yeah, that was good news tomorrow. It was. So thank you for finally catching me. Okay, so I'm moving on to Kathy. Kathy, my beautiful friend Kathy, what have we got for you? They're telling me you need 4 cards. Wow. They didn't tell me that about anybody else. Let's see what we've got for my Kathy. Okay. All right. Well, we know you've been hanging in limbo. Okay. This way. Not in reverse. Never read my cards in reverse. That's just something I do personally. Okay. So, you've been we know all about this, Kathy. Dean and I know, and Sharon knows, but we don't have to divulge to everybody else. But I know you've been in limbo and you've kind of had your hands tied behind your back because the powers that be have had the control of tagging you along. But you're going to let go and things are going to start moving forward. Okay. It's going to be happy for you. Finally, the 9 of Cups comes in. Wishes fulfilled. What you've been waiting for, what you've been praying for, what you've been manifesting is going to come into fruition here. So this is about satisfaction and abundance and all of those wonderful things. Triumphed at the end of the day. Moon. Guess who we are? Pisces, right? So this is all about trusting your intuition. You're so good at that. Finances, eh? Well, it could be finances, right? Especially if you're going to do what you say you're going to do. There's going to be equity there to fall back on. Okay. So definitely, let go of the fears and anxieties. I think you're going to be able to do that now. You're going to be able to, to move forward. You have been feeling insecure for a while, but you've got this great ability to trust your intuition. So don't be afraid of that. Okay. Do your research, continue to do that. I know you're really good at that. And, and make out those lists and check them off so you don't forget things that you do learn that you need to know when you step into this. Queen of Cups, what you nurture, you'll see grow, my friend. You give to everybody else. Now, Kathy, listen to me. Dean, are you here? Sharon, are you here? This is where I step up and play the mother role, even though the Queen of Cups is the mother role. You're always giving to everybody else. You're always concerned about everybody else. And that's a Pisces. We do that. We want to heal the whole darn world, right? Damn. But we can't do it. And it comes to the point where you need to step back and say, I have to take care of me. I have to take care of me, do the things that are going to help me. I want to be happy, healthy, and you're going to do it. Okay. Thank you so much, gays, for becoming a new member. God bless. So, you know what? You could also be dealing with someone around you who is a mother figure, who you look up to as a mother figure. I know your mother's not here now, but she's around you. So this could be your mother actually stepping forward and her energy is around you right now. Okay. I tell you this all the time. I'm a medium and all my spirits are head strokers. So when you're quiet and you're at your lowest times or you are quiet, you may feel as though someone touches your head, Kathy. That will be your mother. She's letting you know I'm here. I know what you're going through. I'm going to be right beside you. In fact, she's going to hold your hand throughout your procedure. Okay. You're going to feel it. Okay. You will definitely feel it. So yeah. Continue doing your research. Don't get up in your head. Your wishes are going to come true. And I do think that you're going to get out of this slow mode. You're finally going to see some action happening. Okay. And we know what that's about. Alex, hello. Are you here? Let's see. Alex, these are your cards, my dear. Let's see what we have here. Alex Mulvey. Here is a couple of cards for you as well. Okay. See what we've got here. I know you're a crab. Yeah, we're the fish, you're the crab. But you're very ingenious because you can hi Don, you can change things really quick. You're very adaptable. Let's face it, the crab, he's adaptable. He finds different things to do and where to live, and he's really adaptable. And I think you are too, without being a pushover. Okay. A question requires a super chat, my darling, and then you'll get pushed right up to the front. Okay. I'm still here. I'm working through the list of people, giving them 2 free cards of messages. But if you have something specific, a super chat will shoot you right up there, and I'll give you a reading. I have hot manifestation taken. Having a young mother. It's been taking care of me. Going to jump on today if I can. Mom and dad are here right now. Awesome. Okay. Yeah, we do meet at the water. You got that right. Mom's surgeon doing your surgery. That's right. But your mom's going to be right there with you. Okay. Okay. So, Alex, what do we got for you? Stop. Okay. They told me to stop. All right. You got the star. Reach for the stars. Don't be afraid, my friend. Okay. Melanie, did I see your super chat? I'm going back. Hang on. Oh, Melanie, you're way back here. Okay. I'll get to you as soon as I do this one, okay? Sorry, sweetheart. Thank you for reminding me. If you have a question, will you tell me what your question is, please? Alex, marketing, putting yourself out there, showing the powers that be, the talents and who you are. Don't be afraid to step out on your stage. You have that ability to be your own headliner, okay? Reach for the stars. This is a card of inspiration and rejuvenation, but you could be going through some self-healing here right now as well. Happiness, stability, home life, security, buying or selling or moving to a new place. This could be a celebration of any kind that you want to partake in. Could be a wedding, an engagement, a partnership, moving in together with somebody. Also, somebody could be moving back home, or you could be moving back to an area where you used to live. Okay. So let's see what we've got. Melanie, thank goodness you came in here. Okay. So, Melanie, you're a mailman. Okay. That's interesting. All right. Thank you, Helen. Okay. Melanie, I'm going to do a general if you haven't got a question specific for me. So wait a minute. I'm shuffling. So if you just wondering something about love or finances. So we'll see whatever comes up here. Okay. Thank you so much for your super chat. And I'm sorry I missed you. As you can see, I'm busy, but never be afraid, guys, to please say, hey, okay? Okay, so let's see what we have here. First of all, I'm going to give you some cards for money. Let's see what we have here for money first. Okay, let's see what we have for money. What does she need to see? No, expect here for money. Money. Where are we here? I need this deck for that question. Hi, Dawn. Thank you so much for your super chat. And I think Helen, you gave me another one. Helen, you gave me one too. Okay, so when it comes to money, what do we got here? Whew. Eggs. Don't put all your eggs in one nest. Don't be afraid to stick your neck out and think about doing something new or something different. But I think you're starting over. When it comes to money, you might be thinking about getting a new job or starting over and saving up for something. You may have an idea here that you want to do something. You want that little nest egg. You want that security for later on in life. You may be getting involved in healthcare work. I don't know for sure, but this is a card that says there's new opportunities coming in that might have to do with healthcare. Okay. Also, you might be getting involved. It's so very different here. Very different here. Message here, because you could be working in insurance too. But the fact that you have a nest egg, or you're going to have the option to have money in a savings account or somewhere in that cookie jar, so to speak, that's going to be the insurance in your pocket. King of Swords says, you know what? You could be retaining somebody here that has to do with a legal issue. You might be signing legal documents and things like that. But this is also somebody who steps forward who could be representing you. It could be a lawyer, it could be a judge, could be anybody like that that's representing you. But you're going to be structured. You're going to be standing your ground and doing what it is you want to do. Three of Cups, celebrating. You want to let everybody know that you now are in a financial situation where you can be happy and you want to celebrate. This could be a reunion, could be a family get together. It could be parties of some sort, gatherings, festivities, weddings, engagements, and anything like that. Happy times. But I do think that you're going to find money is going to be good for you. Okay. Things are going to improve. You're going to have a nest egg. Let's see what we have here for romance. I have my romance card. Let's see what we have here. Sonia, I'm getting through the list, sweetheart. Where are you on the list? You're 4 on the list to go yet. Okay, you're the 4th one after the ones I'm going to be doing here, because I have to get through my super chats first. They get priority. They paid me for a mini reading. Okay, so there could be somebody coming in here. I'm seeing somebody that you're going to want to spend a lot of time with, and you're going to want them to meet your friends. You're going to also be able to express and communicate with each other your feelings, what it is you want. You're not going to play games. However, this person likes to flirt. This person has charm, and they want to. They're lighthearted, and they give that energy to other people. So there could be somebody coming in who's very, very fun to be around. Okay, they may have a good sense of humor and that type of thing. So don't be afraid to enjoy this. Okay, there could be somebody coming in here. Get to know each other. Okay, because the more you reveal and communicate with each other, I think you need to be an open book. We need to be able to discuss things. What is it we want? Do you want a playmate or a life mate? If you want a life mate, you need to lay those things on the line. It doesn't mean you want to get married as soon as you meet somebody, but they need to realize that you don't want a playmate. You might want a life mate. So there could be somebody new coming in here, and they're going to be lighthearted, fun, and they tend to have a twinkle in their eyes. When I say flirt, they're flirting with you. They're going to charm you. They're not going to be flirting with other people. Okay, so that's awesome. I kind of like that. Okay, let's see what we've got here. All right, I was wrong about Elaine. Don Bryant, there you are. Just wanting to know about moving to the beach and my Uncle Ray's health. Moving to the beach. You haven't moved to the beach yet. That's what they're telling me. You haven't done that yet. And you're wanting to know if you will or how that will go. So we'll see what happens, because you've asked me 2 questions. Okay, Don? Usually it's 1 question. So we'll see what we've got here. Moving to the beach. What does she need to see, know, and expect? Please, Spirit. Thank you. Moving to the beach. I think right now it has to do with money. You're tossing around ideas of money and thinking about that. I have a number here. I think you're going to be getting good information. I think somebody's being very generous with you about when you do move to the beach. I think you're going to be in contact with somebody, whether it's a realtor, a relative, somebody around you that you're going to find that they're going to be kind with you when you do move there. They're going to be generous. I think you're going to be happy. I really do. I see it happening, but I don't have a number here. So, Spirit, when is this going to happen? When is this going to happen? When is this going to happen? I think negotiations will go well. You may be wanting to buy something and put an offer in, and I think you're going to be negotiating whatever that is you're doing when it comes to buying a place down there. You're going to be working out what it's going to cost you, whether you buy it or you're renting it. Okay, trust your intuition. What you nurture, keep manifesting this, because if you do, it's going to grow and you will see it come to fruition. Okay, when it comes to the move. All right, so let's see what you wanted to know about your uncle. Uncle Ray's health. Okay, now keep in mind, I'm not a doctor. I don't need to know about his health, but he did this. So it's either lung or chest, something's there, and it's connected. Okay, that's what they're showing me. Keep in mind, I'm not a doctor. You can confirm that if you want. Okay, so I'm seeing chest of some sort, okay, in that area, and it's connected to the head. I know that's weird, but that's what they're showing me. Okay, what does she need to see now? He's either at home convalescing or he's going to be coming home to heal. That's what they're showing me, because that's where he's going to be taken care of best. I see family stepping up to help this man. I think everybody's going to be helping this person, in not only in the physical way, but in a financial way with him. Does that make sense to you? Because I'm seeing that healthcare costs a lot of money, right? And they're showing me that there might be somebody coming in here, some way of coming in here. He's got to maintain the ability of being positive, because he feels as though he's stuck. He feels as though he's been robbed of something. You know, some people, when they get sick, it's why me? You know, I can't get over this. Why did this happen to me? And they get caught up in their head. And again, he can't see the goodness that's coming in. Okay. But at the end of the day, there's going to be help coming in for him. All right. And I think you're going to find that he needs all the nurturing and care from the family. Now, if he's in the hospital, I see him either being in a home or coming home. Okay. Where he's going to get cared for. So I hope that helps. Okay. I hope that helps. You can let me know. Hi, Christine. How are you? Welcome. Hi, Crystal. Okay, so Crystal, my darling, you have to make a super chat here, okay, before I can answer your question. So it's the super chat is okay. Minimum of $5. You can ask me any question you want to ask me, and I will do a reading for you. Okay. Right now, what I'm doing in my room here is I'm giving people in my room a couple of cards of energy here, and they haven't asked me a question. So, hi, Snow Wolf. How are you? Welcome to my room. Okay, Crystal. It's still a lot cheaper than paying for a reading when you're out here live with me. So this is why I like to let everybody know, especially clients of mine that have come to me and paid for readings on my website, that they can come in and they can ask me a question and they'll get a really reasonable reading. Okay. So my next person here is Dean. Dean. Wow. Dean. Here we go. Dean, the wild machine. I didn't say the sex machine, Dean. Okay. All right. Let's see what we got here. Dean, what do you need to see, know, and expect? I know everything that's going on here. Great show. Great. I'm glad you like it. Okay. Well, you're back teaching. I can see that. You got the Three of Pentacles, and I think you're going to be happy, Dean, at this new place of employment, right? I think you're going to be much happier working with these people around you. Teamwork is dream work. We know that with the Three of Pentacles. Teaching, standing up, conveying information articulately. Everybody you work with has the same goal, and I think you're going to be happy with this new job and location you're at. You made a judgment call, and you made the right move, because that was you moving on in a new direction. Okay. Hey, thanks for coming in, Heather. Glad you caught me. So definitely there's renewal here. I think that you're going to be working with the right people. Sorry, this doesn't have to do with the romance in your life, but I think this pertains to your job and your career, is what they're telling me. You made a good move. You're going to be much happier with this new direction that you chose to go in. Okay. Excellent. So that was your message, Dean. Damara, my darling girl. Here we go. Damara, what does she need to see, know, and expect, Spirit? Let's see what we've got. So say hello to Indigo Jaguar Intuitive Arts, better known as Heather. So you heard me call her Heather. Heather and I are going to be working and collaborating together on the 9th of September on her channel. So I will be posting it. She will be posting it. Come on in. And hi, Anne. Great. Thanks for coming in. Anne Ellis Angels. You've seen me use her card. She's in the UK. A very good friend of mine. Beautiful, beautiful reader. Works with the angels. Awesome. So let's see what we've got here. For the next one on the list is Damara. We're doing Damara. Whatever Spirit says. Yeah, I know, darling. So let's see what we've got. Woo, I like this. All right. 3 cards. No. All right. I'll listen to you. Okay. Damara, lovers. Yeah. Okay. Lovers means making choices and major decisions that could be determined around someone in your life on an emotional level, right? Major choices. But it has to do with love and soulmates and partnerships and relationships and romance as well. So that could be coming in. You never give up. This is you, the wounded warrior. No matter how tough things have got, yes, I know. You have tapped into higher self, the powers that be, your spirituality, and you know that you're guided by them. This is about you. Constantly, your whole life has sort of been an ongoing battle, but you've been really good. But I see you being a little bit weary. I see you being a little bit tired out from all of this waiting, right? But look what judgment call, moving in a new direction, changes coming in, making those right choices, self-evaluation. What is it you want to do? We all get faced with those decisions at certain times in our life, right? You could also be feeling a little bit homesick. You may be wanting to connect with family, or maybe you just have done that and you want to be around them. We all, you've got some great people in your life, but maybe they're at a distance where you've got to go and be with them. Okay. So getting together, right? Don't make any snap decisions right now. Okay. This is a card of being able to move on in a new direction and knowing that you've got the support of those people that are going to be there with you. King of Cups. Might be a water sign, my darling. Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio coming in. Very mature. This person is very emotional. This person is tapped into their psyche. This person comes in with heartfelt advice. So if there's someone around you, there's something that you're dealing with, know that this person is there for you to be a shoulder to lean into. They never go away. They're always there, even though they might be living at a distance. This person is around you. And this person's a really good friend, like a best friend, mature and stable. They want to be there always for you, and they always will be tomorrow. Okay. I see this male water sign, mature, beautiful person. Okay. Moving on. Yeah, there you go, darling. Thank you for confirming that. Melanie, are you here? I did you, Melanie. Yeah, there's your super chat. Sonia, yes, you said to me, I'm still here. Okay, Sonia. True Blue family there too. Yeah, I know, darling. I love your family. That your pictures that you post of your family around you. I hope you did well at selling your beautiful things at that craft show you had tomorrow. Oh, you're welcome. Okay, let's see what we've got here for Sonia. Spirit, Sonia. Okay, Sonia. Ooh, 2 swords. Okay. So, Sonia, I want you to get out of your head, sweetheart. For some reason, you're feeling as though you're up against a brick wall. You can't see down your path for stuff all over it. It's like I just see all this chaos and clutter in front of you. And that's what you're seeing here. Not seeing a picture in complete clarity. So you need to step out of your head. Stop worrying that things are not going your way. Okay. Please don't take on the victim energy here, because sometimes we do this to ourselves, right? So we need to sometimes pull ourselves out, step out of our way, and just realize that there's nothing holding us back to go after what we want. Be careful who you decide to go into battle mode with. All right. Pick your battles wisely, because you could be stepping into, they just said, a bee's nest, where you're going to come out as a no-win situation. You go in there, you come out alive, but boy, you're stung, right? So be careful. That's what they're telling me. Don't get involved in other people's drama. Okay. Walk away from it at all costs, because you don't need to be in a no-win situation with anybody. Okay. Sonia. Kate, my beautiful Kate. Hi, Crystal. Okay, Crystal. Let me do Kate first, and I will do you, Crystal, and I will do your reading, because I know you sent me a no drama llama. That's right. Okay, Sonia, beautiful. Keep doing that, honey. Okay. All right. Kate. The number 3 is important to you, Kate. They're telling me 3, 3, 3. You got this number 3 in your head. Okay. Can be anything in your life. Think about that. All right. Okay. So first of all, you've got partnership. You could be thinking about partnering up with somebody in business that I think is going to be a very good fit for you, if this is what you're thinking about. But you've also got the best partner in the world when it comes to love and romance in your life. And we know that, don't we? We all love Renee. So, you know what? This is about sharing that love and enjoying it. But I think this has to do more with connecting with someone here on a business level, and it's going to work out good for you. You're finally going to see a good, clear sight line. Okay. You're not going to be so confused about, because you've got 2 third eye here. Okay. Now, 2 paths. You're going to have being given 2 paths here to go. Do I do this or do I do that? Do I go this way or do I go that way? Do I make this decision or that decision? Okay. You're planning. You're always thinking about the grass being greener. Okay. On the other side. Don't be afraid of that. There's nothing wrong with that. We've been taught not to dream about that. But where would we be if we didn't dream about the grass being greener, right? We would never go after and pursue our dreams that we deserve to do. Whether we fail, we get up and we keep going after it. And we learn from those situations. I know I know right now you're feeling a little restless, but I really think something's coming down the pipe for you here. Look at Hierophant. Okay. The Hierophant, I always say, is the divine, has to do with the church, God, spirituality. It's also to do with doing things in a traditional way. Your outlook on life. I think you're committed to something here, and you're also tapping into your higher self. Yeah. I just saw you pulling out your yoga mat. I saw you tapping into the earplugs. I saw you doing this centering. Okay. So you're going to be doing more of this, and don't be afraid of that. Okay. Tap into that. All right. I think that you're going to be doing that, and you're going to be able to feel a whole lot better. You're doing something, you're learning something, you're educating yourself about something as well. Okay. Because often the Hierophant has to do with higher self, higher education, getting involved, learning new things. Wow. I like this. Okay. Kate, say hi to Renee. All righty. So we did. Where are we here? We did Melanie. Helena. We did Helena. Earl. Okay, Earl. Here we go. Let's see what we got here. If you're still around, let me know. Okay. Oh, super chat. I'm going back to Crystal. Sorry, Earl. Crystal. You had a question up here. I got to go back. Crystal. Here we are. Okay. All right. Okay. I'd like to know what messages you have for my immediate future. I've been very down and depressed about my current situation, money support, and love. Okay. Keep making those beautiful candles, Crystal. Boy, I tell you something. This girl, she's got a gold mine. She's sitting on it. She makes the most amazing candles. And to look at them, you want to eat them. If she makes a cupcake, my God, you think it's a cupcake. No matter what she does, she has this gift. And she's trying to do this and fit it around everything else she's doing in her life and her job and her life in general. But I'll tell you something. You've got a gold mine there. I'm telling you, Crystal, keep doing it. I know it takes time, but it's fantastic. They're telling me marketing. I think when you and I did a reading a long time ago, if I'm right, because I've done so many people, that you need to keep marketing yourself in some way or other, whether it's TikTok, whether it's Instagram, whether it's out here on YouTube, whether it's Facebook, wherever you are. Don't be afraid to market yourself. Take pictures, show people what you're capable of doing. I mean, this is a time we're moving into Christmas and Thanksgiving where people are thinking about wanting to buy gifts for people. And oh my gosh, and you know, a great gift to give your teacher, you know, the kids at school and things like that as well. So let me see what we have here for you, Crystal. It wasn't that long ago we did a reading. All right, what messages you have for my immediate future and oops, boy, they're dry today. Okay. They told me to stop. All right, so stop there. Okay. All right. Okay. The Ten of Swords says you're going to be getting over the worst of times. Okay. There's been some pretty bad situations where you felt that you know, you were knocked down, you couldn't get up. You felt as though in the past you may have been taken advantage of or betrayed in some way. Things were tough for you in the past. And you know what? It's time for you to get up, my darling, and not be a doormat anymore. You have such gifts. Step forward. You know, don't be afraid to go after your goals. If you're looking for another job, stay out there. Okay, stay current. These hard times are going to end, and you're going to be able to get up and go towards a new beginning. And the new beginning's coming in here with the Page of Wands. It's good news. Okay, the Page of Wands, pages are the beginnings of all things in all suits. But this particular one, it says action. Okay, you're going to take action. You're going to be able to go after your goals now and be more optimistic. Okay, I know you love to do what you're doing, but I do believe that you're going to be stepping up. And you might be connecting with the powers that be, the right people you're connecting with that are going to help move you forward, whether it's finding a new job or whether it's making your business more successful. You're ready to go after it. Okay, keep manifesting it. Do the work. Do the prep work before you take this leap of faith. But the universe is saying, you know, you've dreamed about doing this for a long time, and now it's time for you to go after it. Okay. They just keep telling me you need to keep marketing yourself, getting yourself out there, keeping yourself current so people know what you're capable of doing. Okay. Also, if you're looking for a job that's going to pay you more money, better position, I think you might be learning something, adding something to your resume. You could be thinking about taking some more education, another course, form of study, something that's going to elevate you on that, you know, that next bracket of income here. You have the ability to be your own boss. Okay. Being logical and organized. Emperor is all about that. He's calm, cool, collected, because guess what? I'm in charge of my life. I let my emotions go. I'm in control of them. I can be my own boss, and I'm going to take control. Okay. But this can also be an older man in your life, someone who you look up to, someone who's going to be there for you, someone who's going to help you find stability, somebody who's dependable in your life. Could be a father or a father figure in your life as well. So don't be afraid. Go after what you want. So I'm going to pull some money cards here as well. Let's see what we got here for your money card, Crystal. Wow. Solid gold. Okay. So you're sitting on something here, like a gold mine, your talent, your ability to sell what you do really well. Remember what I told you about your candle making, right? So I think, you're going to be finding that you will have something to fall back that will give you solid finances. Okay. Um, you're looking for that long-term position, and I think you're going to get it. You're going to find what you need to do, Crystal, is when you get this job, whatever it is, it's got to be satisfying to you. And I think it's going to be, because often I say to people, if you love what you do, getting paid is a bonus. We know we need to get paid to survive, but it's like the icing on the cake. You love to do what you do it well, and then you make money at it, or you get paid for it. Okay. So I think you're going to be fine when it comes to finances. All right. You've had a hard go at it. I know. So I hope that helps, Crystal. Thank you so much again for your super chat, for coming in when I dropped you a line. I really appreciate that. Okay. Did I do Earl? I thought I did. Earth Mother. Are you here, Earth Mother? Earth Mother. Let me see if I can find you. And then it's Don Bryant. Okay. Earth Mother. I'm going to look for you here. You were here. I can't see you. Step forward if you're still here, okay? So I don't have to scroll back so far. I've got so many here to do, and I love it, but I need to know if you're still here. So, okay. So I'm going to pull two cards anyway. You can see these on the rerun, okay? Earth Mother, wherever you are. I gotta find this here for my. Hang on, guys. I'm getting there. I want to take this off. Okay, here we go. Earth Mother. There you are. Thank you. Okay, let's see what we have here for you. Let's see. Hello, Indigo Durham. Okay, let's see what we have for you. Earth Mother. Earth Mother. Earl, I didn't do you. Okay, Earl. This is Earl. Sorry, I jumped into my super chat, didn't I? Okay, Earl, let's do you. Coming up. Thank you. I told you, got to remind me of these things. And Earth Mother, you're next, okay? Because you were right after Earl. Okay, Earl, what does he need to see, know, and expect? Spirit. Okay. All right. You can't see the trees for the forest, Earl. Okay? You're getting up in your head. You got the moon, or you could be dealing with a water sign of Pisces. But the Four of Cups says you feel as though you're sort of stuck, you're stagnant, and you can't see the trees for the forest because you're looking beyond. Okay? There's something right in front of you, Earl, I want you to pay attention to. Okay? Focusing on. Don't focus on the negative. I know it's easy for all of us to do that. I'm doing you now. Earl, this is your reading. Okay? Four Cups, the moon. All right? Okay, here we are. So, Earl, you feel as though you're missing out on an opportunity or something. You need to get out of that mindset. Okay? The moon is about that too. You're welcome, Elena. Elaine, enjoy your evening. Sleep well, my darling. I know it's getting late for you there over in France. Okay, so don't get up in your head and create an illusion that things are worse than they are. Okay, Earl, I want you to be more positive, my darling. Okay. So do your research. If there's something you need to find out, do your research. Okay. Because sometimes the moon is all about trusting your instincts and also your gifts, your downloads, your education, your talents, what you have, in your database. Trust it. Use it to your greater advantage. Go beyond, because with the Four of Cups, it's about you looking at things in a different way, being more open-minded to changes, things that are different. Okay. So you can get yourself out of that boredom, that depression, that feeling as though, crap, I'm in this situation and nothing's working out for me. Okay. There's something there you need to look at. Something right there in front of you. If it has to do, with money, your job, your career, your environment, a relationship, a person in your life, whatever the case is, do your research, find out what you need to find out, and then you're going to see this picture in complete clarity. Okay, Earl? Okay. We got Earth Mother. Let's see what we have here. Yeah. She's in Brittany, in France. And she is from France. She's a beautiful French lady. And when I say beautiful, she's beautiful. She's got the most beautiful skin. I mean, I could only dream of. I never had skin like that. She's just a lovely lady. Okay. Earth Mother. Earth to Mother. Mothership. I'm coming in. Let's see what we got for you. Okay. Good. Don't be afraid of it, Earl. Go after it. I was self-employed my whole life. I waited till my kids were in school, and then I said, I'm going to go for broke. If I fall on my face, so be it. I can always get a job again. Okay? Don't be afraid to do that. And as it turned out, I was self-employed my whole life. Don't be afraid. Okay. Earth Mother. You could be connecting with somebody from your past, or someone who lives at a distance, or someone who has distanced themselves from you. Okay. You could be going back to your childhood, just reminiscing, romanticizing, and thinking about those times in your life. Sometimes we do that. You struggle with the past. You've got that conflict card where you feel as though you're constantly fighting with a situation, either with yourself and the decisions you're making, or there could be somebody around you that constantly wants to aggravate you and poke you with a stick. You know what I say? If you keep poking a dog in a cage, when you open it, you can bet that dog's going to come out and bite you. So they better listen, and they better smarten up, because you need to walk away from these battles. Okay. You're constantly feeling as though you either have to compete or somebody's really constantly aggravating you. So it's time for you to just walk away from it. I know you're feeling maybe territorial about a situation, and that's okay. You own it. It is yours. But don't get involved in no-win situations. This could be somebody that you might have known in the past, or there might be somebody coming back. This is a card of connecting with somebody. And I always look at the Six of Cups as a good card. It's not the card where somebody, my ex is coming back after 10 years and whatever. No, but if they do, it may just bring closure. Okay. Maybe, I tell people in situations you might have been young and immature, and you weren't meant to connect and be together or get married or forever and ever. And then all of a sudden social media kicks in, and we reconnect with our old exes, and we say, wow, they're not like they were when they were young, but neither are we. And you may be able to rekindle a friendship with somebody or get closure. You could be associating yourself and being around children as well. Children might be a very important thing right now in your life. Okay, Earth Mother. Let me know how that works out. Okay, Dawn Bryant. I read Dawn. I did a reading on you, didn't I? Yeah, we did a reading on you. Okay. Who is this? Christine. Christine, are you here? I think it's Christine. Yeah, Christine. Here's a couple cards for you, Christine. You're welcome, Earl. Thank you again for coming into my room. Oh, you got to leave me. Okay. Have a wonderful day. No, don't go yet. Hang on. I'll give you a couple of cards. Let me give Heather a couple cards, because she was nice enough to catch me after she was out live on her own. Okay, Heather, you've got the Eight of Cups. You're moving on in a new direction. You're leaving things behind that didn't work out in your favor. You're able to let go. You may be traveling to a new location, thinking about moving, or just going the distance to get away from things that were not in your favor. They might have been disappointing to you, but you are moving on. It's going to take time. Again, the card of balance, right? You've got the Knight of Cups. You're going to meet somebody. Somebody's going to be around, whether they're male or female, friendship or a love mate. This is about having proposals coming in where you're making good connections with people who you can trust and be with. Okay. I love that Knight of Cups. Somebody could be coming in to sweep you off your feet. All right. So thank you. Christine, there you are. Okay, we're going to do you now. You're welcome, Earth Mother. Christine, what do you need to see, know, and expect? Something's going to happen in a big hurry, and it's going to come to a big, fast end. This could be a change, a big change coming in. Could be loss, pain, a divorce, a separation of some sort. The King of Swords can be somebody who's representing you in this legal dispute if you're going through this. But also it's about you stepping up and maybe getting representation for somebody. You might be wanting to speak to somebody that has that wisdom in a legal situation. It can have to do with anything, okay? But you're standing up for yourself as well. You're finally going to have a clear sight line. You've seen a picture for what it is. You're going to rebuild a new foundation. You're going to move on in a new direction, Christine. So don't be afraid, okay? Something comes crashing down, but it gives you that opportunity to say, hey, I'm changing things, and this isn't going to happen to me anymore, and I'm going to build a bigger and better foundation for myself. Stand up for your truth, okay? Don't be afraid to do that, my darling. All right, we've got Crystal. Crystal, are you here? Crystal, hello. And then we've got we've got Snow Wolf, and then we've got Ann Ellis, if you're still with me. I know it's getting late over there, guys, so you can always catch this on the replay. Okay, so Crystal, let's see what we have here for you. See what we have here for you. Okay, dream big, my darling. The star and the sky's the limit. Don't be afraid. Don't doubt yourself. Knight of Cups is coming in for you too. If it's something that you're dreaming big for, you're going to find your cups are going to overflow. It could be somebody coming in here to offer you their hand, time, effort, support, and maybe even love. You're going to take action, and you're going to follow your heart now. You're thinking about things on an emotional level that you want to do, which is important to you. Dream big, because you can get it. When we get that star card, go out there and showcase who you are and what you have to offer. Okay. All right. We've got Snow Wolf. If you're still around, Snow Wolf, let me know. Give me a hey, and a heads up. Short of that, I'm going to give you a couple of cards, and then we'll be shutting down after Ann Ellis. Okay. Because I've been out here for almost 2 hours. Holy moly. And I got to think about making my husband supper. Oh, boo-hoo. Okay, here we go. All right, so Snow Wolf. No, this is Crystal. Or did I just do Crystal? Okay, let's go on. I did Crystal. Let's go on because Christine's already here. Snow Wolf. Wow, sky's the limit. Holy moly. Snow Wolf, if you get this, I'm happy for you. 10 of Pentacles. This is prosperity. This is getting it all, pretty much. This is about financial windfall, lump sums of money, wills and deeds, inheritances, and just all over feeling of good security when it comes to finances in your life. You might even be inheriting money of some sort, okay? Something is happening here. You're building either a family or a business of some sort, and it's going to bring you in support, okay? This is all about money. This is all about success and happiness. The world is your oyster. Okay, being able to see completion and new beginnings, success, achievements. You could even be traveling. You might be thinking about going somewhere else on the globe. You could be planning a trip, whether it's for business or it's for pleasure. Beautiful. Okay, that's for you, Snow Wolf. Ann Ellis, my darling, you're probably not here now. You probably had to go to bed. You were probably tired, and I don't blame you. Let's see what we have here for Ann. Let's see what we have here for Ann. So I'm going to go back up here so that when Ann goes to look for her reading, she'll be able to scroll over there, wherever she is here, and see her name. Okay. Yeah, she's gone. So Ann, I'm going to leave you this anyway, darling. And you'll be able to scroll here near the end. I'll tell you that you were my last, and you can look at the cards at the end, okay? Because you're such a great, great friend. She used to follow me, guys, and out of the blue, she contacted me, and she makes her own beautiful angel cards, and she gifted me two of her decks for nothing, and said if because she watched me forever, and she knew that I usually used to use the angel cards all the time, and they were my go-to, and her cards are beautiful. Okay, let's see what we've got for you, Anne, my darling friend. Oh, look what you got. Okay, so somebody around you, or you have felt betrayal, uh, and felt helpless that they couldn't get up and move and go where they want to go. But this is the end of that. Things are going to improve in that situation. Okay. The world is your oyster. Again, you got that card too. You might be traveling to see somebody close to you, or you may be traveling for pleasure or business. This is a sense of belonging too. This is some sort of something is going to come to a completion. A new cycle is going to come in. And also this feeling of feeling held back, betrayed, stabbed in the back, whatever the case is. I don't get this energy as yours. It's someone close to you. You're so closely emotionally linked with. It's going to end for them, and it's going to be better. Well, that is that, my darling. So, Damara, you stayed the whole time, didn't you, sweetheart? Wonderful. And everybody in green here, guys, if you notice people's name in green, that means they have become a member on my channel. So for $2.99, you get extra emojis, you get sometimes often you get separate readings. I'm hoping to do specials just for my members that have joined, where I'll have a private room where I'm going to give everybody sort of readings because they are members and they paid to be with me throughout. So I really want to thank all of you. As you can see, I have an addition which I put into my readings called Pisces Everything or Everything Pisces. And I have to tell you why. I had to look at this on a business sense. I've been out here pounding the pavement for 8 years. And if you look at my videos, you'll see why Pisces is out there. I'm getting hits over 1,000 on my videos. People are out there. Pisces follows me. Pisces supports me. Pisces is always there, and they help me throughout everything. All the other signs are there too, but I'm not getting the hits. Now, whether it's that algorithm in the background, I don't know, but I'm still doing all the other zodiac signs. Don't give up on me. I'm doing them on a monthly basis. I'm doing mid-month finance and career. And I come out here live too. So let me know, leave me thumbs up, because they really help all of us creators out here on our YouTube channels. If you like what you see, it's free. Give us a thumbs up, because that little algorithm will generate traffic to our channel, and it will escalate us and keep us out here. So I almost thought of moving on, because, what is bringing me my return on all the hard work and the editing and the hours sitting here. It's a lot of work what we do, because we want to look good. We want to look professional. We want to give our best to all of you guys. And I really love what I do. And I am busy with readings and Reiki, so I won't deny that. But it is a marketing platform for all of us, and it's a beautiful platform. But lately, a lot of people, creators, have become very discouraged because they're not getting the return for all their hard work. Things have changed in that background. So everybody's changing. They're talking about it on all social platforms, and a lot have left. I don't plan on leaving, but I do want to be more creative. And so I went in with the Pisces, but I'm not going to replace all the other zodiac signs with just Pisces. They are just an addition to my channel. Okay. So I love all of you guys, and I wish you a beautiful, beautiful rest of the weekend. Tomorrow is Monday, and again, it's a holiday here where I live in Canada. And I'm just I'm going to look out at the lake I live on, and they're going to be closing the pool where I live on, I think it's the 5th. So if it's a beautiful day, I might even enjoy myself down by the water by the pool. So on that note, know that I love all of you, and I'm so grateful all these 8 years to have had all of you in my life, and all the new subscribers that are coming in. I mean, I look every day and it's like, wow, I got another 20 subscribers. It's beautiful. And I feel very blessed and grateful. So this is why I always send you guys lots of love and many blessings. And I'll see you soon. Thank you for making my day. And I wish you a beautiful remainder to yours. Love and light, everybody.